Okay, rolling. Yep. Hi, Aries. Happy November. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to read these messages mostly as general. Obviously, love comes up. I'll mention it and all of those things. In fact, usually it's more about that than anything else, but I will try to read it generally. All right, so let's see what's going on for Aries. Okay. The Sun card just fell out, so could be dealing with a Leo. Let's see, Aries. Aries for November, please. What are the general messages, or what does Aries, what significantly is going on for Aries in November, please? Significant story for Aries in November. Okay, here we go, Aries. I got it now. I got it. Okay. First card out, the Lover's card. All right, so definitely could be dealing with a Gemini. This could be choices also. So if I don't read it as love, I mean, it could definitely be choices in love, or it could just be like a, really great connection with someone. It can also be choices just between two things, work or what have you. Let's see. No, probably love. We've got the Page of Cups here. So the Page of Cups does indicate like some sort of flirtation, communication, somebody reaching out, things like that. So, so far so good, Aries. Let's see. So you have the Eight of Pentacles here. So the Eight of Pentacles, in this deck, I always look at this as somebody that's sort of... because the Eight of Pentacles a lot of times is about working on oneself, working on things, throwing yourself into projects, work, sometimes independent work. So if there is something particularly that you are good at, this may be like a really good time to reach out. You might have some people that want to like invest in you or something of that nature. Okay. If it's love related, it's usually not necessarily a love related card, but if so, I feel like this person's like kind of, they're mopping. So, and since the Eight of Pentacles is about working on oneself, it could be about like cleaning some stuff up, so maybe this could be apologies too. Maybe your person's apologizing or cleaning up a little bit of a mess or something like that too. So let's see. Ooh, yeah, possibly, because the Three of Cups is in the recent past. So that can sometimes indicate like a third party or suspicion of, we'll just keep going. Let's see what we get here. Let's see. Ooh, Seven of Wands. All right. So a little defensive kind of energy here. The Seven of Wands is sometimes, I mean, it's tricky. Sometimes it means you have to fight for something. All right. Because look at her little, warrior pose. She's on top of the table. She's kind of got her like kick-ass boots on and, not ready to take any shit. Right. So it's like, you could be, maybe some of you, then your person might be coming in and apologizing or something, and you're like, F that, and you're blocking them on social media or, something of that nature, if that's possible. Or it's just being a little on guard, being a little defensive towards what is coming your way. So let's see, let's keep going. So yeah, you have the Nine of Pentacles. So a lot of times the Nine of Pentacles is more about, it is a single card, okay? Money-wise, by the way, you have the Eight and Nine of Pentacles, so that's pretty damn good. So money probably looks good for you, Aries, in November. But with the Nine of Pentacles in the near future position, I think this is about kind of holding your own sort of thing. I feel like you're a little bit guarded, kind of keeping things at arm's length. The Three of Cups across from you, sometimes the Three of Cups to me is like a dating card. So it's, and with the Lover's card, maybe you've kind of, Aries, maybe you have your hands full, all right, that kind of thing. And maybe there's a particular one that you're like sort of keeping at arm's length kind of deal, kind of just enjoying doing what you're doing. So I mean, if you're dating, keep having a good time. If that's kind of on the agenda. It looks like that will not let up in November. It looks like that will be still something that you will be partaking in. All right. Let's see. Ooh, all right. There you go. Little Nine of Cups action. So wish fulfillment many times with this card. So something fairly, it's not like all your wishes coming true or anything like that, but it is a very desirable card. So there could be something, and it's in your position, something that you are hoping for or wishing for, or something could be coming into fruition that you have hoped for in November. Yay. All right. So far, so good. Let's see. What do we got? The High Priestess. Okay, so exterior to you is the High Priestess. So somebody could be kind of keeping some secrets or things like that. We'll kind of look at that Three of Cups a little bit. Or it could be a Pisces. There could be a Pisces coming in or exterior to you. Or this could just be you kind of really like getting in touch with your own intuition this month, and in a good way, you know, not in a way like that you have to because you have all these issues. Like this looks really nice. Like I don't see it being a super heavy month or like a problematic month or you know where you're just fending off a bunch of crap left and right. It looks pretty good so far. We'll clarify a little bit. Okay, you have the Hierophant in your hopes and or fears. So there could be a particular Taurus that you are waiting for. All right, so that's possible. If it's a fear, it can also be the Hierophant. I mean, the Hierophant has many different meanings. Okay, so I mean, most go for commitment. All right, that's one of the cards meanings. The Hierophant, though, however, is also a card of one's kind of spiritual traditions and things like that as well, all right, or their leanings towards. So there could be some fear, with those types of things, because sometimes the Hierophant can be very traditional. So, maybe it's just something that you're, especially with this High Priestess here, something that you're sort of toying with a little bit more this month. It is Scorpio season, so, a lot of people dive into the depths of weirdness and spirituality and things like that. So, it's hard to tell. But if it's a Taurus, it's just, you're most likely you're hoping for this Taurus to come around. And what do we got? Ooh, the Devil. All right. So Capricorn. Let's see. So if it's a Capricorn, there is definitely like a message coming through from a Capricorn. I do see that. I mean, it's a general reading, so it's not for everybody, but that is showing. We'll clarify the Devil. Let's see. Let's clarify the Devil. All right. So show me the Devil card for Aries, please. All right. Okay, the Devil card. So the Devil card in this deck is a little bit different. So it's very, it's the Mad Hatter is the one who is the, devil in this deck. It's the Alice in Wonderland or Wonderland Tarot, I think it's called, Barbara Moore. So it's the Mad Hatter and Justice sitting at the table, because this is the bunny is Justice in this deck, and this is the Mad Hatter in this deck. So it's kind of intriguing because, Justice is all about like our karmas or needing to bring things into balance, things like that. So at the table is just like a bunch of like stuff, like everywhere. So it's like, and the Mad Hatter also in this deck also portrays the King of Pentacles. So it looks like there's like a lot of material stuff like laying around, the table. It's like the Mad Hatter, they're bored. They're bored with what they got. So there may be a sense to you, Aries, that's sort of like, since it is tied in with King of Pentacles type energy, that's a little bit bored of like, those types of things, like because I'm thinking you're doing fine. 8 and 9 of Pentacles. So materially, you're probably in a good place right now. So I get the sense you're starting to seek, and this could even be you, offering your cup or something like that. You're starting to seek like an emotional connection, perhaps, or something, getting out there and starting to date, that's really kind of what I'm seeing. Seeing what's out there, because this is in the past. So maybe you haven't dated for a while or you haven't gone out. Well, duh, right? COVID. But it looks like now you might be looking for more emotional fulfillment to go along with the material fulfillment kind of thing. All right. So there's that. Okay. But let's see what else we get. Okay. So give me more on the Devil card, please, for Aries. The Hanged Man. Okay, also the Mad Hatter in this deck. Isn't that intriguing? So, because they have different characters that play out different cards and things like that. So we've got the same character again. So the Hanged Man, yeah, I think that's exactly what it is. And there's this sense of time also, because note the 2 clocks, that are highly featured. So I think that there's a sense of, with the Ace of Wands, I think there's a sense of just kind of looking at things from a different perspective. You know, that's typically what the Hanged Man is. I feel like you guys are doing pretty good materially. I think it's time to kind of get out and, you know, do some dating, see what's out there kind of thing. You might, you know, meet somebody good with the Nine of Cups. That's pretty good. What else? All right. Let's look at your Seven of Wands. Okay, Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. Actually, this could be a person you are dealing with, too. I just noticed, too, that most of the characters in this spread are the female character of Alice. Okay, so like almost every single card is like Alice. All right, and then we have these two, which is like the King of Pentacles. So you could definitely be meeting like a Capricorn or an Earth sign male this month. I feel that's very likely. The only character different is this one. This one doesn't relate to any of them. So it's like this sense of, we'll clarify that too, but let's look at the Seven of Wands. So basically what I see for you guys is a pretty light month. Getting out maybe some, you know, with this kind of single vibe that you got going on. I think that looks good. You look pretty confident with yourself, you know, things like that. Yeah, there's, okay, so there could be a Cancerian energy here with the Chariot. There's like some sort of like blocking a connection here. So you guys may be like afraid of commitment, you know, kind of thing with the Hierophant here. So, because that's what I think it's leaning more towards. I was going for spirituality with the High Priestess and Hierophant here, but I think it's more about commitment. So some of you guys might be sort of, maybe somebody's coming on too strong. Maybe they're like just a little too much, you know, and you're just sort of like, you know, wait, or something like that. Because it's like, I don't feel like, I feel like you're willing to step out and explore emotional things, like I said, you know, good relationships, things like that, but not, you know, like you want to date. You know, it's not like, you know, so I feel like you're kind of keeping the Two of Cups at arm's length is kind of what I get. Let's see, Chariot. So, yeah, definitely could be hooking up with a Cancer or something this month. You got a lot of cup cards. So, all right, and what else? Let's see. Let's look at your Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles for Aries. So I do see a connection this month. I think that there's just like you're sort of just keeping it a little, you know, taking it slow is what I feel like, with, you know, keeping a little bit of distance between you. I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, the Two of Cups is a nice card. You know, it's a very good connecting card. But I get the sense like you're just really kind of into exploring your freedom right now with the Nine of Pentacles. All right. Let's see. Yeah, well, and isn't that the way it works, man? It's like, oh, I'm just going to date. I'm just going to see what's out there. I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to do that. Oh, I'm not going to get to it. Yeah, and then, wow, you know, coming out of the woodwork kind of thing. You got Two of Cups. You got Knight of Cups. You've got Page of Cups. So Aries, you know, I think that's cool, though. I just would say, you know, make sure that, because the Devil card is about balance, you know, and that's why this character of the Devil portrayed here is sitting next to Justice, because it's like, yes, sometimes it's good to work. Sometimes it's good to be independent, date, but it's like the extreme of one or the other is kind of difficult to maintain, you know. So I mean, ideally we strive for some sort of balance. So you definitely don't want to let your work go. You definitely don't want to get like overly emotional and invested either. You know, it's more just about like balancing things out for right now, because you have this really good independent vibe going, you know, and people are coming in, you know, so and there's nothing wrong with that, you know. Check it out and see, you know, you might have some really good matches here, you know. So you got a lot of different age groups too. You've got like they kind of span the board here. So it's you know, just kind of see what things are. I mean, you know, you have the Nine of Cups, so something's working for you right now, you know, so just go with that. The Devil card doesn't scare me. I don't think it's a bad thing, you know. I think it's just more about extremes and keeping things balanced, you know, that kind of thing, and seeing things from different perspectives. All right, so like explore. It's a good month to do that. It's, you know, Scorpio season, good time to look at things from other angles and all that. All right, so let's see. What was I doing this month? Sorry, you're the fire sign videos are late, and I kind of forgot what my format was for them. I know I've thrown some other. I'll just throw out some of these because I don't really remember what I was doing. All right, so let's get you a few of these keywords that may be useful in November, and we'll leave it there. If you guys enjoy this, please consider subscribing to. Sincerely, thank you if you do. Really helps my channel and helps all of us YouTubers. Actually, thank you. All right. So Aries, what other kind of keywords could Aries be dealing with in November, please? November. Okay, Aries. Okay, so we have growth. All right, so that's a really nice card. It's like the, symbolism of the sturdy kind of oak trees and things like that. So, so that's kind of steeped in all that, symbolic stuff. Oh, all right, you got reconciliation. So some of you maybe, because it's about like crossing that bridge, right? So, I mean, take it how it applies. I mean, it's a general reading, so it could be a reconciliation with a past person. I didn't see too much of that in your spread, but it's possible. All right. So, I mean, it is a key word for the month. It could just mean crossing bridges to, reconcile with something. It could be work, bringing up something from the past, something like that. So, very nice card. Ooh, you have the lady. Oh my God. And she's in like these what the fuck, what do you call those boots? And she has like a little like switch or something. I don't know what the hell's going on there. All right, so you got the lady. All right, so yeah, I think, and I feel like that's what is going on with that Nine of Pentacles. Just feeling like really like empowered, I guess that would be. Ooh, you have the lesson. All right, so you have the lesson at the I'm just saying. All right. So you've got the lesson here. All right. Let's see. You have ending and you have stop, look, and listen. Okay. All right. So ending. So something is ending also. We'll look at that real quick. And you have stop, look, and listen, and communication. So I saw communication all over your read anyway. I feel like that's not going to, look like people are vying for your attention this month. Let's look at stop, look, and listen. Okay. Stop, look, and listen. Stop, look, and listen for Aries. Is that anything that is extremely important? General, though. General messages for Aries. Stop, look, and listen. Sometimes that's a little bit of a red flag card for me. Not always. I mean, sometimes it just means to stop, look, and listen. Pay attention to your environment. There might be something, going on that you're missing or what have you. But sometimes it can mean, like, red flags, too. So, let's see. Okay. Ace of Cups. All right. I think you guys, you have a lot of, it's supposed to be like a general reading, but honestly, I didn't really see much in there about work, okay, except the Eight of Pentacles, which again is a very strong card, and just keep doing what you're doing kind of thing. But the Ace of Cups is here. So, I mean, it could be like a work offer. I mean, if that's what you're watching this for, but I mean, there's a coffee cup, so I don't know. Well, maybe you have an interview over coffee, who knows? But to me, it looks more, again, like dating. There's offers coming out of the woodwork for you, Aries. That's what I see. So stop, look, listen. Listen to what is in front of you. If you're talking to someone, if you're, on your apps or whatever, your dating apps and things like that, like really kind of see that's what that Hanged Man is about from different perspectives. Like what is, being offered, because people, they give themselves away a lot, so just stop, look, and listen, I feel. So you'll be able to weed through like what's coming through. All right. Because I have a feeling you guys are gonna be popular this month. So, all right, Aries, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I certainly do. And have a most fantastic November. All right. Thanks. Bye. Oh, I hate it when I do that. All cool. Then I fucking miss it. All right. See you, Aries.